Okay, thank you, Bishwa, for telling me this. It's funny. I'm talking to myself, but it's funny that it reverses. Here, I do not see. I see the reversion right behind me, the screenshot. But I guess my students do not. Yes, hello, was sir? Yes, hello. Yes, hello, Bishwa. Thank you. I believe I rectified this issue, Bishwa. So thank you thank you, Bishwa, for noticing this. When I see the background, right, it's reversed. And I think ironically, even when I've uploaded the beginning classes on YouTube, it's proper. So it's bizarre how the screens rotate. But welcome everybody. While we're waiting on some more for your classmates to join us, let me do the screen share again. My name is Cliff Tom. I may upload this last one to YouTube, and I'll share all these links for the good students. But again, it's very time consuming to upload all of the meetings, right? But I'll do the middle or the beginning portion of our 6-month, 7-month journey, as well as the middle and the end, so everybody can see their progression, right? But the main thing is, again, I keep preaching, is to keep practicing, right? And keep practicing individually as well as with your group. When you're learning a foreign language, at least I would advise an hour and a half, everybody, an hour and a half, or at least 2 hours outside of class every week. Okay, let me screen share again. And while we're waiting for everybody, we can watch some more videos on Ramadan.
This is the first food 14-year-old Ali and his family have had all day. They haven't had anything to eat or drink since sunrise this morning. It's because they're celebrating a special time of year in their religion called Ramadan. Ali is a Muslim, which means he follows the religion of Islam. During the month of Ramadan, most Muslim people do something called fasting. That means they don't eat or drink anything between sunrise and sunset for a whole month. They can't even drink water through the day. It's pretty tough, but for people like Ali, it's a really important part of his religion.
It's just to feel how the poor people feel. You know, they don't get to have a lot of water and food, so that's mostly what it's about. It's a test, yeah.
Just like other religions, Islamic people have certain times of the year to celebrate their faith, and Ramadan is one of them. During that month, they spend more time thinking about their religion, kind of like Christmas or Easter for Christians, or Rosh Hashanah for Jewish people. During Ramadan, Muslim people learn more about the Islamic religion by reading from their religious book, which is called the Quran. And the fasting is to help them focus on that. Each year, Ramadan starts on a slightly different date, because the name Ramadan is actually the name of a month in the Islamic calendar. And that calendar is a little bit different because it's based on the cycles of the moon. Although many Muslims don't eat or drink through the day during Ramadan, they do have some extra big meals before dawn and after sunset, because having no food or water at all for a whole month would be impossible. But even with these big meals, Ali says Ramadan can still be pretty hard.
It's a little bit hard, especially if you have, like, sometimes we have football games. Yeah, we still play, but
right,
yeah.
You can say in English religious word vocabulary, right, he is very dedicated, right, to his religion and his practice.
We don't drink water.
And he and his cousins say going to school can be tricky too.
Usually my friends come with these amazing lunches from like different places, and then I'm like in the classroom and they're all eating their lunch in recess, and I'm like, you know, waiting for the bell to go and stuff. So that's probably the hardest part.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard. I get hungry really easily, so.
I haven't told anyone about it because I moved to this new school and I haven't fasted there yet. Tomorrow will be my first day fasting at my new school.
Around the world, there are more than 1.6 billion Muslim people.
So that answers our question, right, with the true and false, if everyone remembers, right? More than 1.6 billion Muslim people celebrating Ramadan, right? So that's
That's
quite
almost
extensive.
1/4 of the world's population. but not all of them fast during Ramadan. People who are pregnant, elderly, or people who are often don't. And kids only start doing it after they've reached puberty. But some do practice fasting before then, often just for days. Ali has been fasting for Ramadan since he was 10, and he says it's a bit easier this time.
You get more used to it.
And although it's a tough month, these guys love learning about their religion. And it doesn't hurt that there's a big party called Eid when the month wraps up.
At the end, we get this big celebration. We go to the mosque and do like our morning prayer and stuff like that. And it's like really fun to meet up with family and stuff.
With this lot of food, we're allowed to eat, yeah, so, and there's rides and it's a lot of fun.
Ramadan can be a real challenge, but these guys wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, that was a pretty, for the 3 minutes, that was a pretty educational video. So again, I've copied that and I put that in our course outline, everybody, of which I'll share every month for if you want to go back and review. All you do again, right, is just click on that and it just pops it up, right? So that's pretty easy if you want to review all of our good videos on YouTube. Okay, everybody, let me pull this up. Our lesson plan and see, oh yeah, we can even do the, that's the same one as the written one as well. So we went through that. Phrase match, gap fill. Yes, I wanted to do some questions. So hopefully, right, this was, hello, Pasang Dolma Lama. Yes, hello, welcome, namaste. So everybody here was the questions. Feel free, no pressure. If you think you know it, just go ahead and jump right in, as we would say, okay? Yes, hello, Gurung, yes, hello, welcome. Okay, number A, that's a little bit askewed here. Hello, Jigdal, welcome. Did you like reading this article? Can somebody answer this question, right? And yes, no, why or why not?
Yes, I like.
Okay, why? Yes, brother, why did you like it?
Yes. Because it's debate. For me, it's different religions, so that's why I have to interest about it.
Yes, very
I
good.
know it.
Yes, good answer.
We have to know everything.
Yes, very good. Okay, and another student, if somebody else could answer this question, will Ramadan, do you think Ramadan will help stop the fighting, right? And these are more or less, right, a Muslim dominated nations, right? More Muslims than not in these countries. But do you think Ramadan will help stop the fighting in those nations during Ramadan? What is your opinion? This is more a socio-political question, but that's all right. What is your opinion?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would say maybe sometimes, right? It's a very holy month. So I don't think, there's not much fighting going on during the holy month of Ramadan, but I don't know. I'm not a military historian. Okay, number C. Let me make this blue for everybody. Okay, can someone answer, what do you think of the 24-year-old we read, right? Remember about the 24-year-old Libyan rebel who vowed, and vow is a good religious English word to know, right? Who vowed to fight even during Ramadan. What do you think about this soldier and his decision?
To protect the girl children.
Okay. So you think it's do you think it's good or bad? Do you have an opinion on this?
Actually, it's good, we are some protecting. It's Livia means one call or name from call or something. I heard that it's or not. I don't know.
Yes, that's all right. Noma, that was good. Okay. How about another student? How about this question? Let's jump to H. So what would you like to know? What would you like to know more about Ramadan? Is there anything you want to know more?
To know about Ramadan.
What do you
Why
think?
we can watch about Ramadan, their movie, reading their texts. So
Oh, okay. So you would like to know more of what is learned, or what is prayed, what is
Ramadan.
prayed upon or learned during Ramadan. Very interesting. Good, of course, that's great. Okay, one last question. What do you think of Ramadan moving forward every year, right? It moves forward 11 days each year. What do you think about this?
Praying for
What
all
do you think of
all peace.
Ramadan moving forward
protect from fight.
11 days?
Do you think that, do you have an opinion on a holiday moving ahead 11 days every year? Do you think it's good or it doesn't matter? Do you have an opinion? What do you think?
I think it's good, sir.
You think it's
Because
good? Yes. Why? Why do you think so?
in the Muslim countries, if there is the fighting, so this moment maybe they are stopping the fighting each other. Then they drink the
Interesting. Okay.
And-
Interesting, Jigdal. Yes.
doing the fasting, and they are busy to do their prayers. So many things connected.
Very good. That was good. Very good. Good answer, though. Good answer. Okay, let's do an interactive. What is it? Exercise. This is what we would say. So a language multiple choice, meaning, right? You need to put one. Okay, so one, right? This is one. These are the words, right? These four to observe, right? They're derivations of the word to observe. So A, B, C, D. So so I'll read it and then you just jump in. Somebody, if you know it, right, we'll just jump in. So over 1 billion Muslims across the world began. Which one? Observing, observation, observed, or observe the holy month? A, B, C, and D. What do you think? A, right? Over 1 billion Muslims across the world began observing, right? Let's see if there's another question. Hello. Yes, Darpa. Hello. Okay. Yes. Right. Observing the holy month of Ramadan on Monday. They waited with great anticipation for their religious leaders to declare the start of Islam's holiest time of the year. Sunday night at sunset marking the start of a month.
I think
Make Sunday night at sunset make the start.
Mark.
Yes, right. Marked. Very good, right? I believe this was the same article we read previously, right? But so Sunday night at sunset marked the start. So that would be marked the start of a month filled with prayer, fasting, giving to charity, and 3, sit, put, get, or let together.
Get.
Get, yes, right. You get together. For example, we are all getting together, right? For our English sessions, okay? With friends and family. And number 4, lonely, alone, solo, or self-reflection.
self.
Yes, exactly. To self-reflect, right? You're always in self-reflection. All right, let's do one more. And then we've got Dr. Masumi here as well as Bishwa. So maybe they can give some input into our classes as we're heading off here at the 15-minute mark, my time. But let's do, let me do another sentence here. Okay, this year Ramadan, comes at a time when there is great unrest in many Muslim 7 lands, landings, landed, land. I believe it's in many Muslim lands, right? Because there's many lands, right? Okay. Yes, we'll do one more. We've got time for one more. So all Muslims will be hoping the bloodshed currently taking place in Syria. Again, this is in 2011, but I think there's still, unfortunately, still turmoil. Will end, and that Syria will be able to live up, in, on, or to peace.
Live
Yes, right. Live in peace, right? Means there's no violence. Yes. Okay, let me go first, and then I'll let our good colleagues, my good colleagues over at the embassy, your embassy there, the American Embassy, give some words here. It's always challenging again for we English teachers to have you read, write, especially with a larger class, and the challenges and benefits of being online, but have you read, write, learn some grammar, right? We try to inject that in every class. Thank you, Bishwa, for talking about my background. I did not know this. I always thought it was forward. I think I rectified that. Sherpa, I'll remind you, if you could maybe just have study partners for now. Sitting, Sherpa, if you could assign one of the intermediate students with one of the beginners to study, to practice outside of class. I think that will help everybody tremendously.
Sure, sir.
Yes. But let's have Bishwa, are you still with us? Hello, Bishwa.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was trying to unmute, but always it takes time.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any words to say to the good students?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the participants' active participation.
Yes.
I really appreciate proactiveness of the participants. So it's language learning is a process. So it's like swimming. You don't learn swimming without actually swimming in the river or in wherever in water body. So please talk as much as you can, write as much as you can, read as much as you can, and listen as much as you can. And also, I would really request you to change your name to your real name. I don't know who the Redmi 9 is. I would really like to see Konchok or Jigal or Ang Tanzi. So just rename yourself whenever you enter, and please rename yourself or enter with your real name. And I thought maybe you all participants were coming to the big hall, and Clifford was going to give a session like the first day we did. I don't know, this is easier or that one would be easier for you. Let's do the easier way. And I hope to come to visit the university next week, and maybe the following week Nabila and I might come. We are working on it, and we will do some interaction and maybe observe more classes of this before we come and while we are there and after we. So we really try our best to make you proficient in spoken English, and also writing or reading skills. So please write us or ask us if you have any questions. And I hope, I don't know, maybe we'll work with Clifford, that we might have you work on some projects, and that will be a real learning challenge for you.
Excellent.
Yeah, over to you, Clifford.
Yes,
thank you for
Bishwa,
this,
that was great.
for this opportunity.
Okay, great. And as everyone can see, Dr. Masumi, she wanted us to write in the chat. And that's great too. Thank you, Dr. Masumi, because no one hardly ever handwrites anymore. So this would help you with your English to type. I realize many of you are on phones. And again, I'm in Bishwa's camp. I thought everyone was going to be in a classroom, so it would be easier for everyone to communicate. But that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I can't control that. Dr. Masumi, hello. Yes, hello.
Hello there. Hi,
Yes,
everybody.
yes, please. Yeah, if you have some words for the good students here.
Great. Thank you, Clifford. Nice to be here with everyone today. Sorry I couldn't join at the very beginning of the lesson, but I'll take some notes from Bishwa. Thank you, Clifford, for allowing us in your classroom today. Participants, we are likely to be coming to see you in person on the week of the 17th of April, so probably on the 19th. We hope to meet with you, and we hope that Clifford can maybe prepare some questions that you have for us that we can engage in a small discussion in English. And in the meantime, if you can please write in or type in the chat some activities that you really enjoy. You've had several sessions with Clifford now, and we would love to know, what do you enjoy about the class that you're taking with Clifford, so that we can continue to do that. So let me see lots of typing responses in the chat. Okay, let's see. Konchok says, thank you so much for your motivation. Thank you for taking this advantage of this opportunity to participate.
I know
For
it's probably
example-
difficult because some of you are on your mobile or your cellular phones. I know it may be difficult. Yeah, again, I had thought that everyone was going to be in the class, so I was more prepared to give team assignments, but we do the best with what is happening at this moment, so that's all right. But yeah, if does anybody have two more comments okay, oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes, okay.
And then you can even unmute. So if you're on your mobile phone and it's difficult to type in the chat, you can unmute and just share your ideas. What are some activities that you enjoy in this class with Clifford? For example, today I noticed that you did a fill in the blank activity, mostly on grammar and vocabulary. So if you do that regularly, you enjoy it. Or maybe the topics that he has you read about are interesting. Maybe you can say something about that. So I'd love to hear from you, either through your voice or your typing in the chat.
And everyone too, when I send out we say that's a mass email or the large email, feel free. I always say, I like to think of myself as a teacher servant. So I know some of you, obviously this is your lifelong passion is religion, and you wanted to learn more about our world's religion. So I'm trying to incorporate that. If there's anything else, as Dr. Masumi would say, if there's anything else that interests you about the English language process, please just email everybody. Right, it's a family, so just go ahead and email everybody. That's great. PTS, I'm really happy to taking this English class. Okay, thank you, everybody. As we say,
There's a message
in the mail.
from
I'll send you the check. But yes, thank you guys. Okay.
Nobu says, I really enjoyed doing class. Thank you so much. Nobu, if you can write exactly what you liked about the class, opportunities to practice your speaking. And then PTS, I'm not sure who that is, but says, I'm really happy to take this English class. Thank you so much for giving us the time. And I want to say thank you to Clifford for putting so much effort in creating these original activities for you.
Yes, and let me just break this off. I'm going to upload this one. This will be the last one I'll upload. I pretty much have done the beginnings of the last 3 weeks. I do that to try to illustrate and try to see if I'm doing a good job, to do the middle, the beginning, the middle, and the end, to see hopefully that you've improved, and to show you. And this is the benefit of the last several years, is that everything's been online. But another slang, the proof is in the pudding, to show you that you've improved, which hopefully that's our goal, right? Is to improve your international English, your English. So I will upload this to YouTube, and then that will be on my mass mailing to you on Sunday. I do also have some other professional obligations, so it's time consuming for me to email every day, but I try to do a weekly summation as well as include some potential homework assignments for you as well. So yeah, that's about it. Anything else, Dr. Masumi, Bishwa?
So like I said, Clifford, we're planning on visiting Lumbini on the 19th to meet with your students in person.
Okay.
It would be awesome if you could maybe practice some questions that they would like to ask of us.
Okay.
And also if they could practice like a short summary of what they've learned so far.
Okay, and
Maybe a
that's
few
going to
sentences
be
in English.
That's the 22nd, you said, Dr. Masumi?
elevator question, elevator type speech. So just
Oh,
like
the elevator
really,
pitch, okay. Is that, I'm sorry, I
you
didn't hear,
know,
yeah, I didn't hear the date. Was that gonna be the 22nd?
no, the 19th of April.
The 19th. Okay, yes, we'll do. And I'll do that. Again, it's I try to just incorporate everything into that one giant email because sometimes, you know, the emails become too much. So yes, everyone, I'll make note of that to, if you could email all of us, right, some questions that you would like from Dr. Masumi and Bishwa in terms of the, what have you, right, in terms of the program, in terms of the consulate, the educational program, please email that back and I'll make a list, right? So we can make it an interactive meeting. All right, everybody, we're about 9 minutes over. So, okay, yes, thank you, Dr. Masumi, I got it. Okay, bye, everybody, namaste, thank you. I'll see you the same time tomorrow. Okay, all right, bye, everybody, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
so
for
much.